So the 2020 season, I was kind of running out of farms that I could turkey hunt. I wasn't feeling really particularly good about the turkey season at all. My main turkey farm, I lost permission on right after Kurt and he shot a really nice tom with his gun, and I had talked to the landowner about 3 days later, and he said that they weren't going to allow anybody to hunt in there anymore and they were going to put the land up for sale. So I was kind of just checking out new farms, and farms that I had permission to hunt forever, and I just hadn't turkey hunted them. Well, this farm, I didn't know it, but it was going to be the best turkey hunting farm I think I've ever seen. The entire 2020 season, I had birds come out in the field. I didn't have one time where I didn't go and didn't see a longbeard. They just completely ignored the decoys. They ignored my calling, and I think it was because that particular year, I had at least 5 or 6 hens in the same field, and you're just not gonna call a bird off of the real thing unless the hens leaves the field. So going into the 2021 season, I was discouraged, but I was also really excited to get the expedition archery equipment back out and hopefully do it again. So I didn't get to hunt on opening day. It was a Monday. I had just started a new job and I was super excited, but Friday came along and I was like, you know what? Farm's close enough to my house. I have an hour-long lunch break. I'm gonna take the four-wheeler out and I'm gonna go set up the blind. And sure enough, as soon as I crested the hill with the four-wheeler, there was 6 birds right in front of where I wanted to put the blind. So Sunday morning I came out, I was super excited, and the birds did not disappoint.
All right, let's get in nice and close to the camera here. You're gonna get a real good look at the ugly mug. Morning, everybody. It is April 18th. I've got birds gobbling within 100 yards, so we're just gonna sit back, relax, see what happens, do a little light calling, and we're in for a show. Stay tuned.
So first thing in the morning I had a hen come out, and I could hear a gobbler behind her. I just didn't know if he was gonna come out or where he was gonna come out. And all of a sudden I saw him poke his head out. And I thought it was 2 toms, but it ended up being a tom and a hen. And he just sat there in the corner and taunted me, and taunted me, and taunted me. And eventually he just worked his way back into the timber with the hens, and I was disgusted. I was like, you know what? I hate turkeys. Those of you that know me, I really just dislike turkeys.
Well, that got exciting for a minute. A big old gobbler. I had a hen come out first. I could hear her clucking and yelping from inside the timber there, and then all of a sudden she popped out. I could just see her head over the rise. And then I heard a big gobble just inside the timber. It was awesome nonetheless. I got some really cool footage of him out here strutting 50 yards, 60 yards.
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna set it out. There's birds just going nuts. I'm like, I'm gonna set it out. I'm not even gonna call anymore. I'm just done. So the team has a Snapchat group, and we're all just sitting there, you know, just joking around and stuff like that. And next thing I know, I hear this sound I just didn't recognize, and I look up, and I've still got my phone in my hand, and here's this bird just getting ready to attack my Jake decoy. I'm like, oh, okay. I had to quickly turn the camera around, got the camera on, got it on the turkey, and fiddling with second angle cameras, and this turkey is just going nuts on this decoy.
surprised me. Bird completely surprised me. Came out of nowhere. Came from the left side here. And I don't know if he ran in or what, but completely surprised me. I just heard a noise and all of a sudden he was in the decoys. Man, I just don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. All I know is I got a dead bird. And I got a bird gobbling. That bird that I've been working all morning is still gobbling. Oh, he's out. He's out of the timber. Good full fan. Man, this bird came in ready to fight this morning. I don't know where it came from. You know, I really don't. Then I was actually, me and the guys on the team have a Snapchat group, and I was reading through and we were joking back and forth, and I hear some drumming, or what sounded like drumming, and I look up and this big boy's in full strut right in the decoys. I mean, just getting ready to pounce. And I had the camera turned towards me. I spun the camera around real quick, turned it on. I reached over and turned my second angle cameras on. And I mean, the whole time this bird's just attacking the decoys. And I've never had a bird do that. It was something that I've never experienced. And it was super cool. I'm gonna get this bird out of here. Probably go home, clean him up, get him ready to prep to eat, and have some fun with the rest of my Sunday.
Like I said earlier, those of you that know me, I don't like anything about turkeys. When I'm shooting competitive archery, I don't even like turkey targets. They're my absolute nemesis. But this year it showed me that with persistence, you're gonna see some really cool things in the turkey woods, and you just never know when it's gonna happen. So those of you that are like me, that don't like turkeys, stick it out.